I'm Anthony Morgan's Training Academy. This is Jeff. Today we're going to work on a little bit about what we refer to as a tan sao. Okay, you got a tan sao and a chung choi, or you have a goeng sao and a chung choi.
Okay.
Now, anytime that we're working patterns like this, it's a drill that we work, and we'll go through slow. The drill that we work is he goes to here, 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 and he gets used to picking these lines up. He gets used to picking these lines up. Okay. Now, as he's picking these lines up, okay, it's a drill. Okay, this is not for going out on the street.
Yeah, not for practical purposes.
Not for practical purposes, other than to understand the flow and to get you to where you can cover whatever comes in.
Right.
Okay, because if he throws something, okay, okay, I need to be able to hit. Okay, now he may throw the body shot. Okay, I need to be able to cover those lines.
Yes.
But keeping in mind, guys, that if I throw this high cover or this high hook or haymaker, whatever you want to call it, whatever they do on the street, he doesn't necessarily have to go low line, because if I pull him here and he hits me, do you think we're going to stop with that?
No.
No. You know, and that's kind of the whole thing. You know, guys will say, why do you do these? Some guys will say it looks like patty cake stuff that we do.
Yeah.
But they don't have the full understanding of, see the redness of my arms? That's because he's banging on them, hammering them. Now, so getting into that. So if we go, if I feed and he goes 1, okay, he goes 2, goes 3, he goes 4 here. So he's on, and those hurt to the bone. And I say hurt to the bone. It's the application of how we apply that makes it hurt to the bone.
Yeah.
Okay, and we do what is called a twitch here, and so we're hitting and we're moving forward and we're adding convergence. So as I throw this, okay, you'll watch he converges here and he hits. Boom! He's in. So he's hitting this arm. Now, the other consideration of this is not blocking. Okay, we call this just shutting down the perimeters.
I'm not chasing you out.
You're not chasing me, right? Because if he does this and he chases it, I'm going to hit him. Okay, or I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to here and I'm going to hit him. So we don't chase; we shut perimeters down.
Yeah.
And by perimeters, you know, keeping it within inside his shoulder range here when he does shut that perimeter down. Okay, so
not out here.
Not out there, right? And his energy is coming forward when he does boom here. Okay, he's coming forward on that energy, with that energy, and he's converging at the hips. So, and this is just the thought of looking at something. Now, if all you know how to do is throw a tan sao, okay, then it works. Now, anytime a knife situation comes at hand, I'm always saying, you know, if you can get out of it, if you can grab anything to equalize that, equalize it. Okay, it's always scary. You know, I've been cut a few times and working in the sheriff's office. I've had guys pull knives on me, and it's always a spooky thing.
Sure. You
know, how you're going to deal with it, but always trying to keep that distance.
Yeah, knives are scary.
Yeah, because if you get in here, you never know when this is going to happen. So, when saying that, if I slash with this knife, he does the same thing. Bang! See, he hits that, and he hits it hard, and that was a hard hit. Okay, but he's converging. But also, this is hitting boom here, and he's so. I say, well, okay, is this something that you want to practice? Not necessarily. I'm trying to give you concepts of how the energy is, I guess, developed. Okay, and by that, okay, when I throw here any tan sao, see, this comes there and this moves forward. Okay, so I will go here and he moves forward. Now he doesn't go outside this perimeter. Okay, all he's trying to do is just shut that line down, and he's going to hit. Now, does he have to hit with the fist? No. He can hit with the eye jab. So if I go here, boom, he can hit here. Okay. Okay. So looking at, you know, like a high tan sao, low goeng sao, this is kind of where we're at now. And I say that to say this. I don't really teach Wing Chun, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I teach concepts.
Right.
And I teach, you know, because studying Kali, there's Tonsals in Kali, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's traps and pox and everything else in Kali.
Right.
Okay, some of the guys that I've trained with, they said, you know, your pock and what you're doing works, you know, is good if not better than the original Kali ones. But understanding that when I come in and I cover that line, I'm covering that line, whether it's coming out of the Wing Chun system, and I have great respect for the Wing Chun guys.
Yeah.
I have great respect for the JKD guys, but am I one? No, I'm not. Okay. I've trained under a lot of them, but I don't really. I'm more of a reality-based type guy, where I'm thinking, what's going to happen? Mainly because my law enforcement,
Mm-hmm.
it changed my whole view. But you know, if you're pulling parts and pieces, you know, from the jiu-jitsu, from the boxing, from, you know, and make it into a good self-defense system. So when I throw this hook or haymaker, he wants to protect, but he wants to shut that line down. Bang, here. And he needs to be on me when this is happening. He's not just standing here. If he stands there and he does this,
Not gonna work.
you know, it's not going to work. You better get out of the business.
Yeah.
Okay? And by getting out of the business doing that, you need to get in their business.
Yeah.
And getting in their business, when I fire here, he needs to be on me. Now you see how that threw my hand back?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this is about.
Intensity.
You know, and when you hit that, and that angle's coming forward like that, it's not a outward motion, it's a cutting motion that's going into here. And I want to drive him back. So, and I say drive him back when he throws that, boom, here, I want that feeling of this going in. I don't want him just sitting there when I go like this. Okay? I want that. I want that feeling of moving him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yes.
What do you think?
I think it looks good.
Okay. Yeah, and you'll feel it through to your bone.
Yeah. Do it right.
If you do it right. If you're not feeling it through to the bone, you're not doing it right.
Right.
You know, and if you're not putting them back, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
But you know, I love the arts, but you know, I love a lot of things.
Right.
Okay, I love a lot of things.
Yeah. Just keep practicing.
Keep practicing, yeah, and keep, you know, as Guru Dan always said, you know, absorb what is useful, reject what is useless, and add useless, and add specifically what is your own. So that's how you kind of build
Your own little system.
your own system, you know. And but to build your own system, I'm not saying for somebody that has no fighting experience at all to come in here and say, I'm going to be a martial arts instructor. All my titles have been given to me by my instructors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a Sifu because I said one day woke up and said, I'm going to be a Sifu.
Right. Gotta work at it.
You got to work at it, you know, and getting your black belt the same way, you know. I didn't go out the store and buy a black belt and say, I'm a black belt, you know.
Right.
You know.
So.
Okay.
Anyway, subscribe to our channel.
Share our videos.
Stay calm. And we'll see you.
Thank you, guys.